What is up, guys? Hope you're doing well. Today I'm gonna try and do something a little different for today's video. I've been wanting to do some VOD review for actually a little while, especially on Spellbreak, and now with the new game mode coming out and everyone trying to learn how to play it, including myself, figured it'd be a good time to get into trying to do some VOD reviews. So here's some of my own gameplay. I'm playing Pyro class, looking to play Wind offhand because I play ambidextrous. I also run Intelligent just for a cheap rune cooldown buff, and Vampiric for a little bit of extra tankiness. So hopefully I can help myself out, help you guys out, and we can have some fun doing so. So this is only a 3v3. We kind of stomped the other team, but there's still some things to nitpick. So without further ado, let's get into it. Another side note, I kind of have a sore throat, so it's going to be hard for me to speak very loudly, so hopefully that isn't too much of an issue. I'll just kind of edit and clip around this video as needed, and we'll go from there. And I am going to I don't have any notes written down, I'm just going to kind of try and do it live, so we'll see how it goes. So again, I go Wind right off the bat, and I try running Spring Step in this one. Usually I run Dash, but shouldn't be too much of an issue. So right off the bat, we try to drop Sun and cap it as quickly as we can, just to try and get those ticks going. I'm shooting at Moon because I think that they're going to drop Moon, but they actually end up dropping Star. And right here, so I start shooting random fire shots, which is something that a lot of people in my rank like to do. But what I should be doing is focusing on farming. I should be farming these bots instead. So I see that they're rotating towards Sun. Get a nice upgrade. And that's the reason you want to be farming the bots early. Like a lot. As much as possible. You can think of it this way. You can try and build up your boon stones and recall. And buy that uncommon Wind Gauntlet. And then eventually, you know, keep buying up and up and up. Or you can kill a couple of bots. Get lucky. And boom, there's a uncommon Wind Gauntlet on the ground for you right there. So now if I wanted to buy, I'd be buying a rare. So definitely farm bots. Definitely as soon as you drop, that's what you should be focusing on. So here I'm staying at Sun because I know they're going to rotate over. I'm going to try and bait them out a little bit. Try and keep them stalled on Sun because I know my teammates, they rotated over to Moon. It was a free cap. They stacked it and capped it real quick. And I know if I can stall on Sun, they can either 3-cap them or they can come help me on Sun. So I'm going to try, I'm not going to take a huge fight here. I'm going to try and stall. So I leave a Fire Tornado so that he takes damage if he tries to push me. So I take this fight here because I'm pretty confident I can win it. But here, even we're off the point, they're not capping. I do really poorly in my fight. What I should be doing here. I start trying to shoot fire shots at him, which is what I should be doing. Shooting fire shots, what I should be doing, trying to shoot fire shots still, but then I switch to Wind. I levitate up and start trying to shoot Wind at him. And I get one Wind slap off before I run out of mana. And now he just has, I have no mana, I'm floating, he has free reign to just shoot the shit out of me. So that's why I go down to 27 health in this fight that I should have easily won without taking a single shot. So definitely better mana management. I have to recall here because I took so much damage, which leaves Chris in a 1v1 fight, which is not what you want. He can handle it obviously, but you want to be in outnumbered fights as much as possible. You want to be the team outnumbering these fights. So we go ahead and take a fight on Sun. One thing I noticed that I do a lot when I run this build is I try to wind spam a little too much. See, right now, I should have been a little quicker about realizing, like, I want to kill these bots so that they don't actually hurt me too much, but I should have realized that this stone guy was here and stopped shooting at the bots and start shooting at the stone. And what I should be doing is using my Wind Gauntlet for movement as much as possible. Much less wind spam. Wind spam is good in this meta, but if I can get 3 fire shots off, he's dead, right? So I can be taking these fights better, and these could be much easier fights. And I almost died there, actually. I didn't know that guy was there. Right now, yeah, so I should be recalling right now. I wanted that scroll, but I should be recalling. And what I should be doing is, when you recall, when you drop back in, you drop back in around where you recalled. So I see Chris wants to take a fight on Sun. So I should either be doing what I did here, which is dropping him or recalling him mid so I have free reign to drop on any one of these points, or if I want to help Chris out, drop recall near Sun. So I opt to do mid. Actually, I don't think I consciously made this decision to drop him mid, but I think what I would be wanting to do is recalling near Sun, because just in case Chris needs help, he didn't end up needing help because he can definitely handle these guys in a fight. But I think what would have been better, yeah, see, so now I can drop it on Sun. So I get lucky that the map is small enough that I can drop in mid and get to Sun. Now I'm here in an outnumbered fight, so I'm gonna back off. And it's never a good idea to go ahead and try to take an outnumbered fight unless you just know for a fact that you can take him. He's one shot on Sun. Chris drops back in on Sun, which seems to work out in our favor in this particular situation, but it probably wasn't a good idea if we weren't quite winning our fights as much as we are. So Chris drops back in on Sun. Maybe he had to. Maybe the play here was actually to drop kind of like, you know, off a little bit off of Sun and just wait. Just if he drops in off of Sun, tells me he has to drop off of Sun, and let me know that that's where he has to drop, then we could coordinate. Okay, you know, I'm on Moon right now. I'll rotate over to Sun and I'll help you out. Luckily, Chris can handle himself in this match, and he finishes off the guy that I get some random trash hits in on. We think we hear someone pushing us, so we're gonna go ahead. We have 2 points. We're gonna go ahead and take a fight on Sun. We think it's only one person pushing us, so this is definitely a fight we should take. A little side note: our teammate is over there fighting Star. We think we have one on Sun. It looks like he's capping it and he's doing well, but he could very well be outnumbered over there, and that's probably not a fight he wants to be taking. If he can win it, then we get a 3 cap and that's good, but if these guys were better at winning their fights, he'd probably be dead, and that's just a free kill for them. So instead, maybe we should be 3 stacking Sun just to make sure we kill this guy. We get the 2 times bonus for the kill, and we're good to go. But if he can stall out over there, yeah, he's not capping. If he can stall out over there, that's fine. But really, we need him to stay alive. We need him to not die there. So hopefully he's either just stalling, or the play might be to stay with us. So yeah, he does die over there, which luckily we're up 2 points. We have 2 points, so it only counts for 1 point for them, and we get a kill that's worth 2 points. So really the trades work out in our favor. Oh no. Now, okay, so over here, I'm gonna back it up. I'm trying to farm a little bit, but I find myself caught up in no man's land. I'm not keeping track of where they are. I should know that they're coming from Sun, but from Star. I honestly don't think I keep that in mind. Like, there's one there, the other one is to my side, and he's just shooting me in the side with ice lances. So really, you should be trying to do as much as you can, farming, shooting people, getting damage in, you know, capping points, but always make sure you take a second to be aware of where everyone is and make sure that you're safe in everything that you do. I shouldn't be taking random ice lances while I'm trying to farm NPCs. So now I have to take this fight. And luckily, I'm doing okay. I know that he Ronoed over there. But try and dodge his ice lance. Chris helps me out, and he actually kind of bails me out. So now we know that there's 2 over there on Star with our teammate, and our teammate is actually really good at stalling. He's not getting killed too quickly. He's taking these 2v1 fights, and you know, luckily we're doing better than them at these fights, but it's lucky for us that our teammate is good at stalling. Like, he doesn't rush into these fights and just die immediately. So now we've won a team fight here, so we can 3 cap. I'm gonna read this body scroll, and now 2 of them are dropping in right on us. So we have a 3 cap. It's probably a good idea to go ahead and take another team fight, because any kills we get are gonna be worth 3 points for each kill. So that's what we do here. They're all dropping in on us. And I really do think I keep using fire for, I keep using wind for movement, which is good. It's exactly what we should be doing. Fire for damage. I need to keep my mana from having to recharge. I need to be able to, especially against that stone. So stone in this meta does a lot of damage with the new TTK changes. So a couple of stone shots and you're really screwed. So what I need to do here, I see he dropped in. I should see that he dropped in. So I'm staying in the air with my Firefly, staying in the air with Spring Step. With that stone guy around, I really need to make sure I'm staying in the air, so I can really take that fight better. So what we do here, we win a good team fight here. I think we get all 3 kills. Yeah, we get all 3 kills, so we get a lot of points out of that. That's 9 points right there. But after the respawns come in, they drop on Sun. They get a cap. So honestly, we're just gonna go chase it. But what I'm doing here is I'm laying low from the enemies, and I'm trying to make sure this recall pops right next to Sun Zone, because I know that our teammates want to push Sun. And again, when you recall, you drop back in where you recalled. So I know that I'm going to be able to restore my health, get my buys in, and then as soon as I'm done, I can drop right back in on Sun. And so now I get to drop right back in on Sun. I'm gonna stack this with my teammate, with all 3 of us actually. There's one fighting. I'm able to keep him off the point with a tornado and actually do a lot of damage with it. I'm trying to wind spam him down, which is not, I don't think that's what I should be doing. I think I should be saving mana to use more fire shots. When I use this build, I think I need to use more fire shots. That's probably the case for a lot of people, honestly. So yeah, that was a pretty good game. Pretty easy win, honestly. Probably not the best game to be VOD reviewing, but there's always things that you can do better, even when you're not punished for the mistakes that you made. Think to yourself, if I was playing a better team, if it's a victory, if it's an easy win like this, if I was playing a better team, what would they have beaten me with? So hope you guys enjoyed, hope this was helpful, and take care, be safe, have fun. See y'all later.